Hello.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
My name is Kate Butch.
And I'm Caitlin Powell.
And this is Queers Gone By, the podcast where we watch old TV and film from our childhood, we eat some nostalgic snacks, and we ask, are these the things that made us queer?
And today... Much requested.
Continuing on in our Christmassy time.
Yes, very Christmassy this.
Very Christmas. Oh, very nostalgic as well.
Yes, oh my.
Oh, so lovely. But first, should we have a Christmas festive snack?
Yes.
These ones I got quite excited about in the co-op. I've not really had these before.
No. Wait, are they... They're mince pies?
They're puff pastry mince pies.
I don't know, I feel
which
about
is not really my kind of jam usually.
Ooh.
Oh, they're quite...
Ooh, they're hefty.
Quite cumbersome.
Hefty boys.
Yeah, it's puff pastry and I'm assuming there's mincemeat inside.
Yeah.
And they're vegan as well.
Right, amazing.
Lovely time.
Right.
Right, let's have a go.
Cheers the puff.
Cheers the... I'm right here. Right, let's have a...
Oh. I mean, not mince pie, is it? But, yeah.
I don't hate the puff. They've got a nice...
Not on this podcast.
I've got a nice, like, sugary top.
Yes, I like the top.
We love a sugary top. Sugar top. Here's the thing, I've never had a sugar top. I don't have a sugar top. If I wanted a sugar top, I could go out and get one because I'm what? Sickening. It's interesting.
Yeah, co-op, I don't think it's your best work.
I won't be buying them again.
No.
I will stick to my regular mince pies. But it's always nice to ring the changes, isn't it? Step out and try something new. If we could put the remaining half back. We'll have that at the end. It's quite an investment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's move this away and talk about
What we just watched.
We watched The
Snowman.
Classic Raymond Briggs novel, or not picture book, kind of.
Yeah.
Adapted to television film.
In 1982.
1982. But it's on every year, isn't it?
Yeah, and yet somehow they managed to see into the future and cast Blue Hydrangea.
Blue hydrangea. Yeah, it's
A small boy.
a little small boy. Is it Channel 4 that it's usually on?
I feel, maybe, I don't
think
know.
Channel 4.
It's not BBC?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay.
And it's, yeah, a little small boy.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to have any friends.
No.
You infer as quite a lonely small boy.
Yes.
But that's okay. That's life.
Because he's got a snowman.
Because he's got a snowman.
I did wonder, how are we going to look at this from a queer perspective, but I did remember last week we sexualised some aquatic rodents, so, I think we'll be
We'll
find a way.
Well, I mean, weirdly, this begins with the kid getting out of bed.
Yeah.
And someone somewhere was like, let's show the kid's arse.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
In the first, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Kid gets his arse out.
Yeah.
We must obviously say that this is animated.
Yeah.
It's a lovely hand-drawn animation.
I think the worst bit was that he puts on jeans, but he's not wearing any pants.
Over his bare arse.
Yeah, that's going to chafe like anything.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it was weird. And he puts his clothes on and he runs downstairs, sees his parents, who don't look very invested in him. I mean, they're not like Matilda levels.
No, they're just like, we've had one.
Oh, do you think he's the younger one? Or is he the only child?
I think he's the only child, but I think they're like, oh, that's enough.
Yeah. Also, the dad looks like my dad, which
Oh, really?
opens up a doorway of a whole heap of issues. Anyway, he makes a snowman. He makes a snowman incorrectly. Because as everybody knows, a snowman is 3 balls on top of each other.
Yeah, he just piles on some stuff and then sticks an orange in there.
Yeah. An orange instead of a
Yeah.
carrot.
He's got a really nice sense of the theatrical, though. He spends a lot of time, dancing around in the snow. It's very
Oh,
sweet.
yes. Oh, you know when you'd, in the snow and you'd...
Make snow angels.
Make snow angels, or you'd write your name, your
Yes.
footprints.
In piss. No.
This did kind of get me thinking, I really miss snow.
Yeah. I feel like snow was more of a thing in our childhood.
I
mean, global warming, but,
It's weird, isn't it? Because I remember, I don't know where it was like where you grew up, but the snow in Buxton was huge. There was so much snow.
I remember there were a few disappointing snows. We had a great snow one year. There was one time when, because everyone's like, will it snow on Christmas?
Yeah.
And it doesn't. We had one year where, for some reason, we'd been to church, even though my family are not very religious, but there's a church down our road, so we were like, fuck it, it's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, it's Christmas, let's go to church! And we came out of the church and it was snowing, and I was like, God is working miracles on this day.
I remember we had a white Christmas.
Yeah.
Was it 2004 maybe?
Yeah, probably.
We went tobogganing, because that was our big present that year.
Aww.
It's lucky it snowed.
Wait, are you from the Victorian era?
Yes. We took our hoop and stick.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I had consumption. And we went sledging, and ITV News were there.
Oh, in Buxton?
Yeah, they'd got, because Buxton's the highest market town
Okay.
in the country.
Okay.
So we get, like, cold weather a lot. It's very
Oh,
cold.
I see, right.
And, yeah, we were on the news.
Oh, lovely.
And I remember that. I remember falling off my toboggan on the news, and whoever was the anchor at the time absolutely pissing themselves and me falling over.
Love
We
that.
recorded that on video. Fuming.
Do you still have it?
Probably somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a whole video, like, just me and my sister on TV.
Oh, yeah, you've mentioned that before.
It's so, like, us getting, like, birthday cards. It's so weird. But it's nice to look back.
Yeah, lovely.
It's lovely to look back.
Lovely time.
What were we saying?
Oh, yeah,
we
the
miss snow.
snowman is built badly.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it does allow him to walk
Yes.
later on. Spoiler alert, the snowman comes to life.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just like straight up and down with a head on,
Yeah.
and then an orange.
An orange, which I guess makes it... Maybe in the 80s, an orange was the thing.
Maybe if you're from the 80s, do let us know,
Yeah, I just thought it was a bit weird.
because a carrot's the classic.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, it does make him look a bit,
More human.
yeah, a nicer.
Yeah.
A carrot's quite severe, isn't it?
Yeah. It's getting severe up in here.
But the roundness of an orange
Yes.
centres the face nicely.
Yes.
And he's got a lovely matching green hat and scarf combo. Mm-hmm. And it's a classic look.
Yeah.
Soft toys around the world. Stage show.
There's a
That's-
stage show.
Should I try and get us in?
Wait, now.
There's one in London, yeah.
How do
It's
they...
very dancey.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it's
Is it
silent.
Is it just a person in a big...
Yes, it does look a little bit harrowing.
I was going to say...
Do they fly? That's the question.
I was going to say,
I
yeah.
haven't seen it. I don't know. And then this boy goes to bed.
Yeah,
We don't have to see him get changed again,
No.
luckily.
thank
Fucking
God.
hell.
Clearly that illustrator was fired. Oh, also, it's like, if you haven't seen it, like, what?
What?
If you haven't seen it, what is wrong?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, watch it this Christmas. It's like beautifully illustrated. Like you can see the pencil marks. It's really
Yes.
nice.
It's a very definitive style.
Yeah.
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 I love it.
Yeah.
And it must have taken so long.
Yeah, right?
It doesn't look like computers were
No.
involved at all.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's a lovely time. Hand drawn.
We appreciate the commitment to the arts.
Big fan. And then the snowman comes to life.
Yes.
At night time. And he's very polite. That was what I noted. He bows.
He's a very
shakes his hand.
formal boy.
Yes, we like formality.
Yes, we
From
do.
you, if like just I want to be reassured
If
that this
you-
snowman's not going to come and kill me.
Yeah, if you have come to life from being an inanimate object,
Mm-hmm.
be formal.
Yes. You're a guest on this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Although when I was trying to Google this, it did kept coming up with the Joe Nesbo murder mystery.
Oh.
It's like, no, I just want to see nice little Raymond Briggs characters coming to life and doing a dance.
Yes.
And then the boy invites him in,
Yeah.
which honestly is a rookie mistake.
Yeah. They freak out the cat.
The poor cat.
Poor kitty cat.
And then sits by the fire, which is obviously, it's like, please come into the warmest room of my house
Yes.
as a snowman.
Oh, the snowman makes a big song and dance about being a bit warm. Like, he does a proper, like, tug on his scarf and
It's
he's like,
like,
oh, I'm a bit, ooh, it's a bit
I mean,
toasty.
to be
Ooh."
fair, he's about to die.
Wouldn't you just go, oh, I'm going to move? But no, he's like, oh, what?
Maybe he doesn't want to be, like, too formal, because he's quite formal. You've got to, like, drop hints that you're too warm,
Yeah.
haven't you? Like,
It's true.
if your teacup's run out, you're like, just, like, hold it a little bit so that the host knows.
Ooh.
That
Angle it towards them.
yeah. You
Why
don't want
would
to
you
be
that
like, give me more tea.
passive-aggressive? I just be like, can I have some more tea?
But that's what posh people are, just generally passive-aggressive.
Alright.
I think the snowman walked so that Frozen could run. Some people are worth melting for.
What?
That's
is that
Olaf
alive?
in Frozen.
Oh.
There is in the
I
fire.
forgot about him. I just know Idina Menzel.
Adele Dazeem, thank you.
Dazeem.
Show some respect.
Yeah.
And there's the second one. Enter the Unknown, which I've heard. Is it Panic at the Disco? Sing that?
I mean, no, what?
They sing that on the soundtrack, the new song from Frozen 2.
Oh, God.
It's actually quite a banger.
Oh.
And is it Brendan Urie? Bisexual
He's
icon
in
Brendan
it?
Urie. No, he sings like the pop
Okay.
version.
Right, okay.
You know how they had, was it Demi Lovato did the pop version of Let
Yes!
It Go?
Is there a Let It Go in this
Into the Unknown.
Oh.
Into the Unknown.
Is it as good?
No.
Okay.
Obviously it's not going to like get in people's heads like Let It Go did.
Yeah.
You're humming it now, listeners. I'm sure you are. And then he's like, we're out of this hot room. Now please come and look at my sleeping parents.
Yeah. That happens.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, it's a choice.
The parents sleep like bloody lol, because my parents do not sleep like that at all.
Yeah.
My parents sleep like maybe an hour a night.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
It's just, like, I think they both snore.
Oh.
And I think they also hate each other. So it's...
Hard relate.
It's a mix and match.
Yeah.
And then they go to the boudoir.
Yes.
In the boudoir.
First he puts on some moisturiser, and I have to question why he does this, given that he's made of water.
You are very much moisturised.
Yes.
You are moisture.
Moisturise me.
Moisturise me. Moisturise me. You're a tall drink of water, and I just love moisture. Master of Disguise, the best film ever made?
No.
No? Okay.
He puts on rouge.
Oh yes, blushes himself up.
Yes.
Which we stan.
Yeah.
Queer icon, the Snowman.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then he goes and puts on a floral hat,
Yeah.
some suspenders, some trousers. He's wearing all of the clothes.
Cross-dressing snowman.
Cross-dressing snowman.
Gender fluid snowman.
Gender fluid oh, bloody hell. Fluid
that?
snow. He is water.
He is fluids, yeah.
He's just fluids. Big bag of fluids.
My gender.
Anyone for a big bag of fluids? And then he goes into the playroom.
Does he? What does he do in there?
He opens up a little music box
Oh, yes!
and then watches the little dancing man in the music box. And he's like, I want to do that. So he puts on a roller skate. The kid just turns on a spotlight.
Yeah.
They have a spotlight in their house.
It's a real cute little dance routine.
It's a cute little dance routine. He's like with the toy train and the toy soldiers.
Yeah.
It's just lovely. It's a lovely set piece.
They go into the kitchen
Yes.
and he sees himself on the cake.
little cake.
On the little cake, they've made a little model snowman, and he picks it up and looks at it because representation is so important.
Especially when it's in marzipan form.
Yes.
I love that. And this was a big throwback for me.
Oh, yeah.
They go into like the garage or whatever, and they look in the chest freezer.
Oh yeah.
Which I
Confession. When I was a kid, I didn't realise it was a freezer.
thought it was a sunbed.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't know what a chest freezer. We
No.
didn't have a chest freezer.
No, me either.
We had like a proper freezer, and then in the garage we had like a little tiny freezer
Yeah.
and a fridge
Yeah.
that we put the Christmas food in.
Oh right, okay.
Because
Why?
when you have like freezers and stuff, they don't always hold enough food for everyone at Christmas.
Oh, I get what you mean, yeah.
So because me and my mum and my sister are like addicted to Diet Coke,
Oh,
big fans. So in our fridge, that fridge is just full of Diet Coke.
okay.
It's an interesting life.
I don't like Coke.
I don't like that. I mean, you're doing wonders for your body.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm not melting my insides.
Yeah, people are like, you really shouldn't drink Diet Coke 'cause it's going to kill you. I'm like, yes. I hate myself.
But also, like, people are like, Diet Coke is really bad for you. And I'm like, yes, Susan. Like, you drink alcohol and smoke. Like, I wish people would stop choosing, like, one thing to be like, if anyone does this, they're ruining their bodies. It's like, but
Yeah.
we're all ruining our bodies.
Yes.
Like, maybe don't drink...
Even me.
Maybe
the
drink some
vegan.
water as well as some Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Like, have a balance.
Some orange juice.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, yeah.
But like, you're shoveling turkey Twizzlers down yourself.
Yeah.
Barbara. I'm just having a Diet Coke.
Yeah. Well, we're all
Anyway.
shuffling towards death. Anyway.
We might all be dead at this point.
Yeah.
This is our first post-election podcast.
Ugh.
Oh, I told myself I wasn't going to talk about it.
And yet here we are.
We're in the past, so hope everyone's having a lovely time,
Yeah.
whatever's happening.
All that suicide pact really paid off.
Or it's nuclear Armageddon. We
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
This is the only thing that survives after nuclear war.
The aliens
poor-
come down like, who were these people?
What's the snowman?
Who is Justine Littlewood?
We must worship her as a god. Which you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
They go on a motorbike.
Yeah.
Just around
Yeah.
all the towns and that.
She doesn't have a license.
Doesn't have a license. He's only been born just now.
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman.
What
Is that what this is?
What?
This is basically Frosty the Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman was a very jolly
Oh,
He had a button nose.
That's weird. 2 eyes made out of coal. His mouth is just made out of a finger. This snowman.
Ooh.
Sorry, he drags his finger in a smile shape.
Yeah.
It's not just-
Frosty the Snowman
was a fairy tale, they say. But the children know how he came to life one day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Snowman coming to life is not... It's a...
It's not copyrighted, is
No.
it? No. Classic.
I'm not the first person to make a snowman come to life, said the guy who wrote this.
Raymond Briggs.
Raymond.
Yeah, they do the motorcycle. They go scare all the foxes.
Yes.
No Rupert Everett here, though.
Run.
Rabbits.
Rabbits.
Deer, possibly.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
The big moment comes.
they walk in the air.
Yeah.
Is it
Alex
Alex
Jones?
Jones?
Yeah, Alex Jones. Queer icon. Is he? He's
I don't
gay.
think he. Oh, I don't
What?
know. Where's the
Have you seen him?
Christmas tree? Below, 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 below.
What are the words he says really weirdly?
Oh, anything with an R in it. And I discovered, listeners, that Caitlin cannot roll her R's. Ew!
Ew.
Ew.
I can't do it.
I had to roll my R's when I played the flute.
You have to roll your R's for
Because there's a technique called flutter tonguing.
That'll come in handy.
I'm a very adept flutter tonguer. And you can make things like be a bit. I think I had to do it for like the Nutcracker. When we play the like
Does it
the
make a
Russian
little trilling
dances.
sound?
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Nice.
And there was one where we played a tune about a tiger, and I had to do that.
Lovely.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's a shame you're not bisexual. Cause
That could come very much in handy.
yes. I am help to no one.
And the trees, and the streams, and the birdie. Brrr. Yeah, it's just like that.
It's like a bloody lawnmower.
He's just like that. He's been taught well at his abbey or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's really like
Minster.
a chorister. or
Chorister,
something.
yeah. Bless you, Alan.
How did he become famous?
How'd he get that?
Yeah.
I think probably with that, because he was like 5.
He was fun.
No, I don't. I'm just making shit up. Caitlin. He was a child,
Yeah.
and now he does songs of praise.
How old is he?
He
This
must
is
be like
82.
40-something.
Wow.
How long ago was 82? 29 years? No, 27. 27 years?
No, because we're... No.
30...
Yeah.
You're joking.
No.
This is almost 40 years old.
Yeah.
This is almost 40 years old.
Yeah.
But the 80s has only just happened.
Yeah.
Wasn't even there.
It's
I keep
weird-
thinking that 1990 was 20 years ago.
I know, right?
But that's just me and my terrible math skills.
No, I get what you mean.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm nostalgia.
Sorry, I'm
You
shifting.
just shift
about.
your blankets.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
My feet are
The listeners really want to hear. Sorry, listeners. Anyway,
Sorry.
they walk in
We've
the
got our
air.
weird setup. We're
They-
sitting on blankets and
Yes,
pillows.
we're a
and
little
shit.
fort actually. It's quite
Yeah.
quite nostalgic actually.
Yeah, it is. Cute.
Did you make dens and things?
I was an only child, so
Oh, yeah,
absolutely
so-
not.
no.
That's tragic. If you're an only child who's making a fort, you...
That's so sad.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that at some point.
Okay.
We'll do an episode about that.
We'll make a fort.
Yeah.
Aw, I'd love that.
I don't think there's any room in any house in London to do it.
How much
You'll
room
have
do
to
you need?
come to mine.
Don't you just need like a pillows from a sofa or something?
We used to have a table that pulled out.
Oh, and you just throw
Which
something
my
over
dad
that.
had. We just threw sheets over it and like pillows and things. And it's very exciting.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, Oh.
Being an only child is weird because, like, I have a memory of childhood things as a thing, but not that I did them. So, like, making forts, I know they're a childhood thing. Didn't do them.
That's so sad.
It's really sad.
That is so sad. Did you have a lot of imaginary friends?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who did you have?
I can't remember them now.
Yeah.
I used to
you
talk to
killed them.
yeah, I used to talk to myself a lot.
That's
Yeah.
sad. Yeah, I feel like I really hate children, and obviously there's a lot of people in the world, and a lot of people who...
A lot of them are children.
A lot of, like, children who need adopting and things.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to have a child, have two. For at least, like, have the second one as a plaything for the other one.
Oh my god. Because I've never had one, I find siblings' relationships really fucking weird. I
That's
don't
fair.
get it. Because I find that so often you'll be like, oh, do you like your sibling? And someone will be like, oh no, they're awful, they're horrible, they're the worst, oh, I hate them, they killed my mum, they're terrible. And you're like, oh, cool, so do you not talk to them? Oh no, I talk to them every day. It's like, what? Like, siblings are weird.
You've got that right, yeah. The worst thing, I think, is, when parents dress their children in the same outfits.
I see that with twins. I get why you do
Okay,
that.
but still, let the twins
It's a
have their
bit
own
weird,
identity.
yeah.
But you see 3 children, and there's, like, a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 12-year-old, and they're all wearing the same outfit.
No.
And it's
That's awful. Who
does
does
child
that?
line still exist?
That's terrible.
Awful.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to only
Snowman.
children. They're walking in the air, and they go see the northern lights.
Camp.
They see some boats.
Yeah. A whale.
A whale.
Queer icon, the whale.
Queer icon the whale. The queer icon the penguins.
They're penguins who just bump into each other.
No bonnets on the penguins. Disappointed.
Why would there be bonnets on a penguin?
Felt penguin in a bonnet.
Oh, shit.
Have you forsaken the Muppets Christmas Carol so soon?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's been a while. A lot's happened. We could be
yeah.
under the water at this moment.
Yeah.
Queer icon the penguins, and then
They
queer
walk
icon the northern
into
lights.
a forest,
Yes.
and it's very
A
spooky.
bit spoopy.
Big spoopy.
A little bit Blair Witch.
Yeah, you're like, well, what's the snowman doing now then? What's going on here?
What's going on here? And then it's a whole group of snowmen and women
Big
and
party.
people from across the world.
Yes.
And you know that because they have cultural hats.
And features.
Yes.
They've
The Chinese snowman is what we're getting at.
Yeah.
It's not done very tastefully.
yeah, it might as well be the Breakfast at Tiffany's guy.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's bad.
Oh, God.
But it was 82. You were allowed to be racist now? No, I don't.
Well,
When was
a lot of people get away
Breakfast-
being racist now.
I mean, yeah.
Depending
when was
on-
Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Breakfast was the 50s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. In 30 years, we learned fucking nothing.
Or like exactly 1960. Between 50 and 60.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad. But there is also a cowboy snowman.
So, that's fun.
So we love that.
Yeah.
There's a token woman.
Oh, yeah?
There is just the one woman.
Oh, really? Just one?
Oh, actually, I'm assuming that all the other snowmen are men.
Well,
Yeah. But she's the only one with blush on. And a skirt.
Okay. We need to have a talk about gender.
I know, look who you're talking to. But the supposition is that the blush maketh the woman.
The blush maketh the woman, Mr.
Yes.
Potter.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, okay. I wore
Also,
blush
he
since I
dances
was
differently
about-
with her.
Oh.
Mm.
Do 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 do.
Lovely time. They do a dance.
Yes.
They
Then-
pull party poppers.
Father Christmas turns up.
Father
in a little
Christmas.
apron. In a little apron.
In a very like flowy apron.
Yes.
Ruffly apron. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
get.
roughly, yeah.
Very ruffly. It's a very femme apron.
Yeah.
We stand that for Father Christmas.
Femme apron. It's my gender. Right.
He takes them into the shed.
Yes.
They meet the lovely reindeer.
Yeah, the reindeer.
Oh, the reindeer are gorgeous reindeer.
Yes. Lovely
And
reindeer.
I love them. And he gives them a present.
Yes,
We
and
learn
we
the boy's
find out-
name,
James.
and he's from Brighton.
Yes. And we all know a James from Brighton, so he is gay. Like,
I was kind of like a bit sad that I found out his name.
ah,
Because he's kind of an everyman, isn't he? He's all of us.
every man, James from Brighton.
But also, his house in Brighton is not... I haven't actually been to Brighton in my life.
Well, it's a small seaside city,
It's a
isn't it?
seaside city, so why are there, like, rolling hills and big fields?
I feel like he's from outside of Brighton.
Hove.
Hove, sure.
But that looks like my kind of neck of the woods.
Yeah, it's a bit hilly.
Yeah,
Bit hilly
a bit
for
Peak
Brighton.
Districty.
Yeah.
Also, does it snow in Brighton? That amount?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
it's
don't want
like
to fact check this.
when you go to the depot and they're like, "Oh, we had the wrong address." Here you
Maybe
go.
he just gave him a random child's present.
Oh yeah, poor James from Brighton, not getting his
Dildos.
Did he give him dildos?
He's from Brighton.
Oh, I see. I was trying to remember what the actual present was. Pajamas?
A scarf.
A scarf.
A scarf with snowmen on it.
Yes.
Um,
James will live.
He's got his dildos to keep him warm.
Yeah.
And then they have to fly home,
Yeah,
which is a big sad.
it is.
And then the snowman stays still in the garden, and James goes to bed.
Yeah. In the morning,
He wakes up and he rushes down to go and have another great adventure.
and his friend is dead. He fucking died in the night.
I hate it when guys pull that.
And then the credits roll. I just...
Yeah, he's like,
What's this fucking-
there's a puddle with a hat on.
We're
walking in the Directed by...
Yeah, it's so sad.
It's so sad. But he's got his scarf to prove that it happened.
Yes.
But the amount of times that I've been like having a nice time with a guy, we fly around.
How many times?
The amount of times.
The amount.
Several. Many several.
Couldn't count on
We go and have a
two.
dance with his friends and Santa. We come back, and
Gives
in the
you a
morning,
gift.
he's lost sentience and he's melted. I hate it when a guy does that.
When he alphabets all over you.
The alphabet's all over you.
It's really sad.
It's quite bleak.
Yeah.
And it's just...
And it's like, children need to learn about loss. It's like, very that.
But also, like, none of the other snow has melted.
Yeah.
This felt targeted.
An attack.
But also because there is so much snow, it's just like a white screen with him and this melted hat and scarf.
Yeah.
And it's so sad.
It's so sad.
And then it's like, Merry Christmas, kids!
Yeah.
We're going to watch this every year.
Yeah.
And then they did recently the Snowman and the Snow Dog, didn't they?
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Oh. How do you make a snow dog?
Probably just shape some snow into a dog.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it would do its little legs. They wouldn't support the snow, would they?
I mean, it comes to life.
Yeah,
You're reading a lot into it.
In order to come to life, they have to have a stable structure to begin with.
Well, technically the snowman doesn't actually have legs. He's just like one long thing with like
Oh, so they
a
just
line
made
down the middle.
a lump with a little head with ears.
I think that might be it. I haven't seen it. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Mm.
And we do. We met Father Christmas.
Yes.
Do you remember the bear?
The bear.
There was another Raymond Briggs one,
Oh, no.
and it was about a polar bear that came into a house.
Is it a bit like the tiger that came to tea?
No, because it's a bear. And he
Yeah,
doesn't
yes,
have
I
a
know,
tail.
but same like wild animal coming.
That
into
tiger that comes to tea is bold.
I love that tiger.
I think the tiger's like, what scran you got?
And they're like, heck, it's a tiger.
It's also a metaphor for my dad. I'm sure, like, the dad is like always at work or something.
Oh, okay.
Or is that the one about a gorilla?
Wait, what?
There's a picture book about a gorilla.
Okay.
And her parents are too shit to take care of her. So she runs away to the zoo and meets a gorilla.
Oh,
and the
I know
gorilla
what you
pretends to be a
mean.
dad or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. But anyway, The Bear was a great time by Raymond Briggs. And also, should we say it now? Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
By Raymond Briggs.
Yes.
Another great time.
Yeah.
Which I think is possibly even camper.
Well,
Or we
have to find
shall
out.
have a look
Yeah.
in a couple of days' time.
Yes.
Unless, of course, we've all been killed.
Yes.
Did this make us queer?
I think it's a camp all time. I'm not sure it's queer.
That's fair.
Yeah.
The party's camp.
The camp. Oh, yes.
Snowmen now to throw a gay party.
They do.
Oh, they do.
They do.
It is, yeah, it's camp.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, oh my god, this made me queer.
No.
Not even that glimpse
If-
of a boy's arse.
And that is so not sexual.
No.
It's like the
I think
least.
you see a bit of Father Christmas's arse as well in Father Christmas.
Really?
From what I can recall.
Oh.
We'll find out soon.
It's also weird because he's putting on his trousers and he turns front ways towards the camera. And obviously they can't.
I'm not showing a dick.
Yeah, so it's just smooth like Action Man. It's like the least sexual thing ever.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed.
Do you remember Fungus the Bogeyman?
Yes!
That's by Raymond Briggs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
I just remember, because I think you see a bit of arse in that as well.
Do you?
Raymond Briggs is just
Raymond?
obsessed with arses. And to be honest, I can't fault him. Anyway, should we have the remnants of our
puffs?
Our puffs?
Yes.
Have a little bit of puff.
A little bit of puff.
You love blow and I love puff.
What, Amy Winehouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rub your puffs.
Rub your puffs.
We'll see you in a couple of days for
Merry
more
Christmas.
Raymond Briggs arse nonsense.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.